What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today it is Make It Thursday, or you can call it Bake It Thursday. So today I wanted to show you guys how to make homemade butter. Why? Because clearly I'd rather use my own creation than using, like I've always been a person to be very picky about butter. So like back then I would be like, oh, I don't want butter on this, I don't want butter on that. That's what I would tell my mom. But ever since I seen it on Pinterest and made it at when I was working at the daycare, I started doing it for myself, right? So what you're gonna need is heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need salt. You're gonna need a mason jar. Honestly, when I first started this, making it wise, we used to save the baby food jars at work, and that's the way that we had made it for the kids. The kids each had like their own individual. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to keep the top. All right, so I got this from Food Line. I'm not gonna shake it on the inside, but all right, so this is what we want to do. We want to take it, oh, okay. I'll throw that in the trash in a minute. All right, so we want to fill it roughly, let's just say right there. And at any point in time when you feel like it's not like the consistency that you want, you can feel free to add more salt. You can feel free to add more of the heavy whipping cream. So you just see me put some salt in here, and you're going to want to close the lid. All right, make sure it is on tight, because we used to do it with the baby food jars and they're not tight, so it used to sometimes be a mess. So yes, it is going to seem like it takes a while to mix, but that's fine. We have all the time in the world. So you just want to gently shake it and shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, so it's gonna start to form probably in like 5 to 8 minutes, and you just want to keep shaking. So this is the way that I do it, and once you guys see what what comes out of this, out of literally like heavy whipping cream and sugar, salt, you're gonna want to do it too. So you can hear it the whole time that you're doing it. And you're gonna start to see that it's getting like very white. Like I said, just keep shaking. When we tried this at the preschool, the kids were like, oh, they hated it. Hated it. They were like, oh, my arm is hurting. This is taking too long and I can't do it. So who was left to do it but me? The younger one of the bunch. Like, I worked with two ladies that I think were like 50 or like in their late 40s, and they're like, oh, this hurts my arm. I was like, oh, just give them here. So like I said, you got to keep checking the consistency. It's not going to just happen within 2 to 3 minutes, no. But shaking it. So what you can do in the meantime is like take the lid off. Check inside. So as you guys can see here, I'm going to pull it down so you guys can see it. This is basically what you have. It's like a white Cool Whip type of look. So you're just gonna put the top back on, boom, 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 boom. Make sure it's on tight again. And you're gonna go back to shaking. I love when it forms and then I get to drain the excess out. When you can't shake it anymore, you're literally gonna know that the butter has formed. So you guys can barely hear it from when we first started. But we just have to keep shaking. So like I said, this is the part where you can take the top off. And you can, you know, check again. You can add some more salt to it. And you can simply replace the lid back on tight. Carrie knocked my glasses off her face. So you can't really hear it anymore, but I definitely can tell that it's still not ready yet. So normally what I tend to do is just add in a little more. Like I said, it makes the process, it slows the process down when it doesn't form the way you want it to right off the jump, but that's the part about making it for yourself. So we're going back to shaking. All right, y'all, I've been at this for like 10-20 minutes. Ridiculous, right? So this is the reason why I love the fact of like the baby jars. It's smaller. Obviously it'll get done faster. So I think that I got it to the consistency that I want, and which means that you'll start to see like holes. You'll start to see that you know, like the butter is actually forming. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but it's just like the holes that are going up here. So I like to shake it to the point where it sticks all together. And I think that it's done that, but it's not the way that I want it to just yet. So if you open it up, you will see this, which means that there's no more liquid in there that can possibly drain out. But like I said, you keep shaking it the way that you want to get it. And so got my glasses shaking and everything. All right, so guess what? This is the way that I want it, to where in the morning it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be hard like butter, but right now it's just soft. Can't wait to put this on a bagel. All right, there you have it. I made butter, homemade butter, to where you're just gonna take a knife. Boom. I can't wait. The salt gives it, you know, like that salted type of butter instead of like unsalted. So if you don't put salt in there, it's just gonna taste like unsalted butter. Thanks for making butter with me. Peace.